Your morning news now on this Tuesday. You already pay taxes to keep schools open, teachers employed, and children learning, but after this fall, many Wisconsinites might be paying a lot more. The highest number of school districts in the past decade are seeking extra help through referendums on both the spring and November ballot, some for basic budget needs. The Verona School District is one of 9 in Dane County seeking more funding.
The last two-year budget cycle, we got $0 new per student. And that's the money most school districts use to budget for recurring expenses into the future.
Wheezy, who you heard from there, is talking about the budget passed by the state legislature, which cited millions in one-time federal COVID funds as a reason not to bump up school funding. State Superintendent Jill Underly called out the legislature on this issue last week in her State of Education speech.
If the legislature spent just 1/6 of the current taxpayer-funded budget surplus on schools, it could make such a difference.
For a breakdown of all Wisconsin districts going to referendum this November, we have a link for you at news8000.com. When it comes to school safety, noticing the smallest things can make a big difference. Speak Up, Speak Out is a government program that takes confidential tips from anyone with concerns over school safety. On Monday, the program released information showing there is a 15% increase in tip submissions from last year. Anyone who has a school violence-related tip can submit it on the program's website, app, or tip line. Wisconsin's Attorney General Josh Kaul believes the responses have led to successful intervention in moments of crisis.
Students who engage in school violence often go on a pathway to that violence, and the earlier in the process we can intervene, the less likely it is that an incident's going to happen.
The report reveals that the highest percent of reports are ones of bullying at just over 26%. Threats of suicide are next, followed by reports of drugs, guns, and weapons.
As we take you into the morning, looking at temperatures mainly into the 40s. Highs warm up into those mid to upper 50s here today under mostly sunny but yet cool conditions.
High schoolers around the region are preparing for the workforce. Over 1,700 juniors from 28 school districts attended Western Technical College's Career Expo at the La Crosse Center. Professionals in fields like engineering and law attended to connect with students, and representatives from higher education and the military sat at over 80 tables to help kids think about their futures. UW La Crosse is getting a 5-year, $1.5 million grant toward the McNair Scholars Program. The scholarships go to students who are low-income first-generation college students or members of traditionally underrepresented groups. Funds are coming from the U.S. Department of Education. The grant will extend the McNair Scholars Program for up to 28 students every year through 2028. The program is named after black scientist Ronald McNair, who died in the Space Shuttle Challenger explosion in 1986. The city of La Crosse is the third city in the U.S. to be designated a heart-safe community by the Citizen CPR Foundation. A heart-safe community designation is given to towns that meet 13 criteria. Some of those include building public awareness for heart failure and treatment. The executive director for Gunderson Tri-State Ambulance says having informed citizens can help save more lives.
And as you head out the door today, temperatures well into the 40s. Some frost advisories in effect to the east. 51 degrees at noon. Sunny skies, mostly sunny by 5, 55 degrees, and a northwesterly breeze as well.
Well, don't forget to keep up with the news of the day at news8000.com. We're going to have the latest coming up this afternoon on News 8 now at noon. Can't believe we're almost to October there.
I know, it's coming fast and temperatures are feeling that way too.
Fall is in the air. Thank you so much for joining us. CBS Mornings follows us here. We hope you have a great day.